MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. The Dodgers enter the day with their winning streak at 10 games. They'll try to extend it next.
Yo, what is up, YouTube? I hope you guys are having a fantastic Thursday. Guys, Mike Clevenger's on the mound. This is his 12th start, 3-3, 3.60 ERA, 65 innings of work, 64 hits, giving up 26 walks and 72 strikeouts. Mike Clevenger in a Rockies uniform, man. It's kind of different to see him there, and I'm excited to see how this game is for us. We lead this series 3-0, and the Rockies really need a victory here in this 4-game series, and this is the game to do it. And let's see what their, I don't know, maybe their ace could do for them here today. First pitch from Clevenger will be inside for ball one. The Rockies are 2 games above 500, having a really rough go around in this series, and this one's hit to left field, and this one will be caught from Puig out there on left for the first out. So 1 out, and this will be our starting lineup: Hernandez, Peterson, Bellinger, Muncy, Taylor, Lux, Will Smith, and then Alex Wood. Here comes Hernandez hitting .342, and the first pitch from Clevenger will be hit to left field, and this one is high, this one's deep, and this one will be caught at the wall for the second out. 2 outs. Alright, 2 outs, and now that'll bring in Jack Peterson, tied for 6th in the NL with 19 home runs, hitting .306, and the first pitch from Clevenger will be popped up in a 4-pitch inning for Mike Clevenger. So a pretty good inning right there. Desmond will catch it to end it, and that was not a good inning for us.
It's the Dodgers nothing, Rockies coming up. This is Major League Baseball on the show.
Alright, Alex Wood, our starting pitcher. This is his 11th start, 7-0, 3.23 ERA, 64 innings, 54 hits given up, 1 walk and 46 strikeouts. Can he continue to be good here today? Can he continue? Well, can he get that ERA lower to like a 200 or a 303 by the time we leave this game? And David Dahl will lead off the game, hitting .263 and getting his first start of the series. First pitch will be ball 1 inside. 1-0 to David Dahl, and the 1-0 pitch from Alex Wood. And now 1-1 with the fastball right down the middle.
This is the best team in baseball right now.
1-1 pitch. Fastball, and now 2-1 inside.
You get this hot. This team is rocking in all
2-1 in the changeup.
And they're a fun watch.
Will be strike 2.
Called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
2-2 to David Dahl, and the 2-2 knuckle curve will strike him out for the first out. 1 out here in the bottom of the first for Alex Wood with the strikeout. They'll bring in Tony Walters, getting his first start of the series as well, hitting .219, 2 home runs and 6 RBIs for Tony Walters. First pitch from Wood will be strike 1.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one.
1
the plate is Carl Dixon.
Tony Walters, and the changeup will be strike 2.
Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you
2 in the 0-2 changeup will strike him out. 2 outs.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and
so 2 straight strikeouts for Alex Wood in this inning.
With an opportunity to do some damage, so
and now that will bring in Yasiel Puig.
Yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup.
First pitch to Puig, 241. Will be strike 1.
No balls and 1 strike.
9 home runs, hitting .241 for the Rockies. The 0-1, and now 0-2.
Going to be a long day if he
0-2 to Yasiel, and the 0-2 fastball will be fouled off.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here.
0-2 to Puig, and the 0-2 changeup will be fouled off.
Foul ball.
Staying alive is Puig at the plate. The 0-2 knuckle curve will be hit And Taylor will throw it to first to end the inning. So 1-2-3 inning for Alex Wood in the top and in the bottom of the first. We'll take it.
Still no score. Into the box, Cody Bellinger, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games.
Cody Bellinger.
All right, Cody Bellinger leading off the top of the second, hitting fourth. His average is at 339 coming into this game, and the first pitch will be outside for ball one.
Count 1-0.
1-0 to Bellinger.
The 1-0.
And the 1-0 pitch will be 2-0. Great take.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball.
Is that? I swear that's
we'll
Dom Nunez catching.
in the box.
2-0.
Wind up the 2-0 pitch.
And fouled back for 2-1.
It's going to be back.
Would be nice to see what the Rockies' defense looks like. 2-1 to Bellinger. Will be strike two with the slider. That was a great pitch. 2-2 to Bellinger in the 2-2 pitch. Will be hit for a base hit.
And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Dodgers.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a
so that's a base hit for Bellinger.
He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Yeah, Tony Walters is playing shortstop, I think. I'm gonna call time. I'm pretty sure that's Dom Nunez behind home plate because Ryan McMahon's playing at second. I saw there. First pitch to Muncy, hitting 347. Will be strike one.
As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season.
0-1 to Max Muncy.
Carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you
and
might
now
call
1-1.
important.
These are the stats the opposition's.
Yeah, that's Dom Nunez behind home plate, and Trevor, not Trevor Story. Tony Walters is playing shortstop. McMahon's playing second. 1-1. And now 1-2. Is Nolan playing third, or is that Josh Fuentes? I don't know. 1-2 to Max Muncy. I'd like to see what their defense looks like. The 1-2 pitch.
The 1-2
will be outside for a 2-2. Because I'm pretty sure that's Daniel Murphy playing at first. 2-2 to Max Muncy in the 2-2 pitch for Mike Clevenger. And strikes him out with the fastball. Great pitch right there from Clevenger. First strikeout of the game.
You see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think
Alright, that will bring in Chris Taylor, hitting 359, 13 home runs and 37 RBIs. And there goes Bellinger. And that'll be strike one, and Bellinger will be safe.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base.
So Bellinger with the stolen base here. Don't know which one that is this season, and now 0-1. Don't know how many he's done this season. 0-1 to Chris Taylor, and the 0-1 pitch from Clevenger will be strike two with the slider. Mike Clevenger, a really good pitcher for the Rockies to get from the Indians. The 0-2. And this one will be fouled.
But that's a foul ball.
0-2 to Chris Taylor, and the 0-2 pitch from Clevenger will be fouled off.
Willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Still 0-2 to Taylor, and the 0-2 pitch will be gone. 2-0 thanks to CT3 with his 14th home run of the year. Let's go. 4-11 on that shot. 2-0 game, and Clevenger is not happy with himself.
Chris Taylor, a 2-run shot. Number 14 on the season, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Hey, that's a price
2-0, and now that'll bring in Gavin Lux, who's playing third in today's game. First pitch, outside for ball one, hitting 258, 6 home runs and 20 RBIs for Gavin Lux.
And he did just that.
258 the average to begin play. 6 home runs and an even 20 RBIs.
1-1 to Gavin in the 1-1 pitch. And now 2-1.
Second ball.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And the 2-1 pitch. And now 3-1.
Now 3-1.
Will Smith on deck, who hit a home run in yesterday's game.
You're one of the best hitters in the game.
3-1 to Gavin in the 3-1 pitch from Clevenger. will be hammered and gone. That's going to be gone, and no doubter for Gavin Lux to make it 3-0 here in the bottom of the second. 7th home run of the year for Gavin Lux.
A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him.
He needed that one, man.
And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Another excellent swing
back-to-back home runs for the Dodgers from Taylor and Lux.
You're missing over the heart of the plate.
And now that will bring in Will Smith, who hit a home run in yesterday's game, hitting 307, 8 home runs, and 17 RBIs in this 2020 season so far for Smith.
Prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching
1-0, and now the pitch will be hit and fouled. Pretty sure that's Nolan playing third today for the Rockies. The 1-1. And now 2-1 inside.
Slider that time, 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly
2-1 to Smith in the 2-1
pitch. He's thinking more about that than the task
and now
at hand.
fouled 2-2.
Right now he needs to think about this hitter.
2-2, and now hit right back up the middle for a base hit.
Up the middle and in for a base hit.
Oh, that's going to be bobbled, but Will Smith will get back to first.
And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep line?
All right, now they'll bring in Alex Wood. With 1 out, hitting 182. First pitch will be away from Nunez, and Will Smith will take second easy on the wild pitch.
There's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Usually Nunez can stop those. He's stopped a few in this series already. 1-0 now to Wood. And the 1-0 pitch will be 1-1 with the slider. Man, I have the worst headache ever playing this, guys. I took a Tylenol, 2 Tylenol before we even started this game, before I started it. Oh, this one's hit the left field. Smith will get back to second. Puig will catch it for the second out. But I took 2 Tylenol before I even got the headache, because I could feel it coming, and they're not doing nothing right now. Now they'll bring in Mookie Betts 0 for 1. First pitch will be gone. 5-0 ball game. Let's go. Can you say sweep the Rockies, or can you say sweep the Rockies? 526 feet home run? Oh my goodness. Mookie Betts, that thing was crushed. Oh my goodness. 23rd home run, but a 526 feet home run. That's the highest hit home run here at Coors Field. I'm not kidding. Trevor Story last year, I think, hit one 505. And that, I gotta look it up actually. We're winning 5-0. 1-1 to Hernandez, and now 1-2. What's the longest home run at Coors Field?
MLB has been suspended.
Tried to hold up there.
Bruh. Thanks for the reminder.
It's ball 2.
Longest home run at Coors Field.
Here now the 2-2.
2-2, and now fouled off.
And this is pulled foul.
Yeah, Trevor Story. Okay, it wasn't last year. It was 2018. Hits the largest home. Okay, Rockies Trevor Story hits a 505 foot home run, the longest at Coors Field history. Mookie Betts just broke that with a 526. What a swing. And now they'll bring in Nolan Arenado in the bottom of the second, where the Rockies are down by 5. First pitch will be strike 1.
Got to pitch the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone.
And now 0-2. Man, the Rockies are really struggling in this series. The 0-2 fastball will be fouled off.
Just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out.
All right, 0-2.
Good time to be a pitcher.
And the 0-2 changeup will be fouled off.
Back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that.
0-2 to Nolan Arenado, and the 0-2 knuckle curve will be hit. And Taylor, nice play. Show him the glove, CT3. I know he's a Gold Glove third baseman, But we got to show our Gold Glove third baseman, our shortstop right there in CT3, even though he's not a starter, but that was a Gold Glove play. That's our defense, looking pretty solid today, like always. And now they'll bring in Murphy, who's hitting 5th. With 1 out and swinging up the first one, and Gavin Lux will play it and throw it to first for the second out. Our whole infield ain't the same besides Max Muncy playing first base. Same with Will Smith behind home plate. Usually he's the starter, and oh, this is going to be a double for Ryan McMahon. But Austin Barnes has started 2 games this series, and this is the second start for Will Smith in this series. Good pitch right there. Good hit right there from McMahon. And now they're bringing Ian Desmond. First pitch to Desmond will be strike 1.
And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle.
1 in the 0-1 changeup. Will be inside for a ball 1.
But most guys, especially guys with pop like
1-1 in the 1-1 knuckle curve will be hit up the middle. Oh, they might bring in the runner. Bellinger's throw. They're not going to bring in the runner. Smart decision. And now that will bring in Dom Nunez with runners at the corners with 2 outs.
Right there, Dan kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
First pitch to Nunez will be fouled off for strike 1.
The ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the
middle.
middle.
1 in the 0-1 knuckle curve will be strike 2.
Now it's 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here.
0-2 in the 0-2 knuckle curve will be 1-2. Great eye. Jeff Hoffman warming in the Rockies bullpen. 1-2. And the changeup will be fouled off.
Hanging with him, another good swing to keep it going. Runners on first and third.
1-2 in the 4-seam fastball will be high for 2-2.
Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Dom Nunez not liking that pitch from Wood, even though that was not intentional. 2-2. And fouled off.
Getting a little bit edgy.
Oh, 2-2, and the 2-2 knuckle curve will strike him out to end the inning.
And that's how the inning comes to an end.
Good way for Wood to end that inning right there, not giving up any runs. We'll take it. All right, Jock Peterson leading off the top of the 3rd inning, 0 for 1. With the Dodgers leading 5-0 early in this game. First pitch, which will be outside from Clevenger.
3rd inning starts with a slider that's looked at here
1-0.
for ball 1.
And the 1-0 pitch will be hit through into the shift, and Walter's throw will be on time for the first out.
And the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
So 1 out here in the top of the 3rd. And look at the standings right there. Man, Arizona is really getting ahead of the Rockies, especially with us being here and kind of whooping on the Rocks. First pitch from Clevenger will be high for ball 1. All I know is that the Rockies need to get a sweep in their weekend series. I don't know who it's against, but they were on such a roll coming into this series, and in the first game that kind of just made them lose their momentum, because we came in hot and we really whooped on them. I think we won 11-3, 2-0, and now this one will be hit through McMahon, and the throw will be on time for the second out. But we came in hot coming into Coors Field, and so did the Rockies in this series. But we won the first game 11-3, if I recall that right. We won the second game 7-5, and then yesterday we won 9-6. So it's been close games the past 2 games, but we have scored a total of 27 runs so far in this series before this game even started. 1-1.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
And now with the 5 runs we have scored in this game, we have 32 runs total in this series. Yes, that's not as much as we've had in other series, like the one where we played the 4-game series in Arizona, in St. Louis earlier this season. But still, we've scored 32 runs so far in the whole series. 2-2, now 3-2, and the Rockies have scored 9. No, wait, actually that's wrong.
I
Hold up.
guarantee.
Struck out Muncie to end the inning, but the Rockies have scored 6. I don't even know.
Standing in, Mike Clevenger, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Mike.
They've scored 14 to our 32 so far.
First pitch
Crazy.
of the at-bat.
First pitch to Clevenger, hitting 200, will be strike 1.
Fastball's in there for strike 1.
So we have a really big score difference in this series from the Rockies. The 0-1. And the knuckle curve will be hit. And Lux will play that well in the throw to first for the first out.
Number 1.
So 1 out here in the bottom of the third, and now that'll bring in David Dahl, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. First pitch will be strike 1.
Taken for strike 1.
The last game for Dahl, he went 1 for 1 with a double, which was last night. The 0-1 and now 1-1.
To Colorado's leadoff batter.
Betty's happy he's getting the start. 1-1. And the 1-1 knuckle curve will be 1 and 2.
2 strikes now.
1-2. And the 1-2 changeup will be fouled off. Alright, 1-2. And the forcing fastball inside will be fouled off.
This one off.
Alright, 1-2 again from Wood. And the knuckle curve will be fouled. Alright, the 1-2 changeup outside will be hit up the middle, and Bellinger will catch it for the first out. I mean, for the second out, excuse me. 2 outs, and now that will bring in Tony Walters.
Now batter, the shortstop.
4 for 1 in this game. First pitch to Walters will be ball 1.
In his first at bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Dang, last game Walters went 2 for 4. It's been a while since he's had a game, so it's popped up, and Bellinger running back and will catch it for the final out.
To make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Striding in, Chris Taylor. And remember, he hit that
Chris Taylor leading the top of the fourth off. 1 for 1 with a home run, with a 2-run home run in the first pitch to CT3. Will be low for ball 1.
Because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
1-0 to CT3 in the pitch. Will be 1-1 high.
That's the first strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs.
Swinging
to
at that one.
On it. It's going to have to lower his
1-1
sights.
from Clevenger. And now 2-1 high.
Ball 2, and it's 2-1.
That was a tempting pitch.
Arizona
right there.
and San Diego haven't been under their way yet. So 2-2. Man, it'd be something if the Rockies played
Now the pitch.
Played
Still even at
Arizona after this series.
Now here's the pitch.
All right, 2-2, and now 3-2 Great Eye.
Gavin Lux waits on deck.
The Rockies, after this series, they play the Giants in the weekend series,
pitch.
and then they play Arizona 3-2. This one hit the right center, right field, and this one will be caught for the first out. I just looked up their schedule, so that's why I know that. And the Rockies need to sweep the Giants, and they need to sweep the Arizona D-backs.
Look at 2 players making some noise in the upper minors.
Okay, look at the Rockies. All right, anyway, that will bring in Gavin Lux 1 for 1 with the solo shot.
Standing in now, Gavin
First
Lux.
pitch to Lux will be high for ball 1.
A bit high, it's ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park
1-0 to
just
Lux,
like he did back
and
in the second.
1-0 pitch will be fouled off for 1-1. Gavin trying to turn his year around in any game
thus far.
this year. 1-1, and now 2-1.
And he'll watch the fastball
Led
miss
his
down
day
low.
off
It's
with the home
2-1.
run, so
Right-hander
if he could
starts
get
to
a
loosen
double
out in
or
the
a single
bullpen
here,
now.
that'd be even better. 2-1 than an out. And now
Off
3-1
the
or a
outside
walk.
that time as the breaking
Will
ball
Smith
can't
on
catch
deck.
the zone. Will Smith is on
1 to
deck.
Gavin Lux, where he hit a home run in his last at bat on the same count. And this one will
is
be
hit
popped
high
up.
in the air out toward left center. Puig's got a read
Puig
on
will range under it for the second out.
Two gone now.
And now that will bring in Will Smith, who's 1 for 1 with a single.
Now back.
3 for 7 in this
Striding
series.
in, Will Smith. He reached on a single in his first try.
All right,
Now the
first
pitch.
pitch to Smith will
Swung
be
on
strike
and
1 with the
missed.
outside fastball.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's
Alright,
been
0-1.
far from that for this
And
guy
now
so
0-2.
far.
Oh my goodness.
Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
5 runs,
All right,
5
0-2.
hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far.
And now
And
1-2
on
high.
0-2, he misses with a fastball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
And 1-2 to Smith. The pitch will be popped
Lifted
up.
into the air to shallow center.
And
McMahon ranging into the
McMahon will
outfield.
go out and catch it
He
then in the
makes the
inning.
catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of
Alright, Yasiel Puig leading off the bottom of the
riding
fourth.
in once
0
again.
for 1 in the
Yasiel
first
Puig.
pitch to
He got
Puig.
on top of one and was a
Will
ground
be
down victim
ball
last
1.
time. Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball
1-0
1.
to Puig and the 1-0 pitch.
A
It'll be
1-1
1-1.
count to Puig. The 1-1
Alright,
home.
1-1. And the 1-1 knuckle curve will be 2-1. I mean 1-2. 1-2 and the 1-2 pitch. It will be fouled off. Alright, the 1-2 to Puig and the 1-2 knuckle curve will be 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always
2-2
seems to
pitch
make
from
it
Wood to
difficult
Puig
on the
will
opposing pitcher.
Fouled
Be
off.
fouled off. Puig has not done a lot in this series. 2-2.
2-2 one more time.
And the changeup will be hit.
Ground ball sent
And
back up the
Hernandez
middle.
will throw it the
Scooped up.
first for the first. Oh, not for the first out. That should be an E4 on Hernandez. So an error. And now that'll bring in Nolan Arenado, who's 0 for 1.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado.
First pitch
He's
to
0
Nolan
for 1 after
will be
grounding out in his
strike
only
1.
trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count.
0-1 to Nolan and the 0-1 knuckle curve will be 1-1. Man, Nolan should. I feel like Bud Black should have sat him today, just because he's played all 3 games. 1-1.
High
This
and
one
deep
hit to right
center.
field. Betts on the way
has a read
back,
on it.
and Betts will catch it for
He's
the
got
first
it
out of the
one away.
4th. And now that will bring in Murphy.
Daniel Murphy.
0 for 1 in the
Set.
first
Here
pitch.
it comes. Foul
Will be
tip
strike
into
1.
the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is
1 to
today.
Murphy
Too many
and the
early
0-1
swings.
changeup
They got to be a little bit
will
more
be
patient
strike
at the
2.
plate.
Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy.
Alright,
Aggressive
0-2 and the
swings out of
0-2
him to
knuckle
start this
curve
at bat, but he
will
hasn't been
strike
able
him
to
out
put the
looking.
ball in play. Time to use that
I think Murphy was
aggressiveness and
looking
make
for
him
a
chase now.
fastball, and that'll be
So
the 4th
breaking ball
strikeout for
locked him
Wood.
up there. Daniel Murphy
And
goes
now
down
that'll
for
bring
out
in
number
Ryan
2
McMahon, who's
in
1
the
for
bottom
1 with a
half.
double.
Ryan.
First pitch will be
Throw to first.
strike
gets
1,
dirty
and
and
the
gets
throw to
back to the
first will
bag.
not be on time, and Puig will be safe. 0-1. And the
Puig off
0-1
for
pitch.
second.
There
Strike
goes
taken
Puig.
to
The throw
throw.
from
And
Smith
it's not in
will
time as he's
not
in
being
well
on
ahead of
time,
the
and that's a
throw.
stolen
It's a
base for
little
Yasiel
surprising to see
Puig.
them risking base runners by
Man, I
stealing
knew he was gonna
down
go
this many early in the
at
game,
some
but
point.
They're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they
Alright,
can drive
0-2
him
to
in now
Ryan
and
McMahon,
chip
and
away
the
at
0-2
that deficit.
knuckle curve will
Got him
strike him out to
swinging,
end the
and
inning.
that
5th
will
K
end the
for the
inning.
day for Alex Wood. That stolen base will come
Back-to-back
unavailed.
strikeouts keep him out of danger.
We'll take it.
Jeff Hoffman, the 6'5"
Well, Jeff Hoffman,
right-hander,
the new
takes
pitcher,
over on the
pitching
mound.
3.98.
Number 34.
And this is his 21st appearance out of the bullpen. Now they'll bring in Alex Wood to lead off the top of the 5th, 0 for 1.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so
First
make him
pitch
0
from
for
Hoffman
1 so far.
Will
Bunt attempt, but that'll
be
bounce foul.
fouled off for strike 1. Tried to pull it back. 0-1.
0-1, here's the pitch.
And the pitch.
Joe's
Will
bunt
be
there, but he
0-2.
winds up taking strike 2.
Alright, 0-2 to Alex Wood here from Hoffman. And the 0-2 pitch.
And
We'll
that
strike
indeed
him
was
out with a
pitcher up
curveball.
there as he's not even close at that
1 out.
and becomes out number 1.
So Clevenger did not have the best today for
Now back to
sure,
the top
and now
of the
that will
Dodgers
bring
order,
in
digging in,
Mookie Betts. He's 1 for 2.
And he's coming
First
off
pitch.
a 2-run homer his last time
Will
around.
be strike ball
he
1 on
takes
the
ball
outside
1.
corner. In the last 8 games, 4 home runs for Mookie Betts and 8 RBIs.
That evens it up 1-1.
Having a pretty good year. You know, I really wonder who could be the MVP candidates. I'm gonna have to go look. 1-1. Because I could see Bellinger, Betts, Nolan Arenado, because he's been playing great baseball here for the Rockies. And maybe Max Muncy or Matt Beatty. You know, I'm gonna have to go look, guys. First pitch to Hernandez will be high for strike 1.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
I think Nolan Arenado does lead Justin Turner in All-Star voting, though. This one's hit the center field.
Center. Desmond is underneath this one, and that will retire the side. Dodgers down in order.
All right.
But they hold up. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay,
All
thank
right,
you, Heidi.
0-1 to Ian Desmond, and the
windup,
0-1
here comes the
2-seam
0-1.
fastball will be fouled off for
And this
strike
ball's
2.
heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
0-2 to Ian Desmond, and the changeup will be hit,
Sent on the
and
ground out to
Hernandez
second.
will throw
He's
it to
got
first for the first
Throw
out.
to first is in time for the first
Clean
out.
throw right there from Hernandez after his E4 earlier in this game, and now they'll
Coming
bring
to
in
the
Don
plate now,
Nunez,
Dom
0-1.
Nunez. He'll look to bounce
First pitch
back after striking
will be
out
outside
last
for
time
ball
up.
1.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
1-0 in the 1-0
1-0.
pitch from Alex Wood.
Rolled
And
slowly
now
down the
fouled.
first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
1-1 in the 1-1 pitch.
There's a swing and
To
a
right
drive hit
field.
well out
This
to
ball's
right field.
carrying,
Back goes
but Betts will catch
At
it for the
track.
second out of the
On
bottom of the
warning
5th.
track, he makes the catch. Charlie Blackmon will get the
Yeah,
call
Charlie
here as he'll hit
Blackmon
for the
pitch
pitcher.
hitting for the pitcher here, taking out Jeff Hoffman.
Charlie.
And Blackmon hitting 306, 6 home runs and 18 RBIs. First pitch
Good
will be
fastball down
strike
around
1.
the knees there, taken for a strike. Blackmon,
0-1.
or Chuck Nasty, as he's
And the
commonly
0-1 knuckle
referred to.
curve will
He
be
was
strike
taken in
2.
the second round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned
0-2,
himself into
forcing
a really
fastball
nice ball
will
player. I wouldn't
be
put him on
hit the right
Well
field.
hit.
This
Deep
is
down
going to
the
be
right
foul.
field line. And that
Yeah,
is off
foul
the wall,
ball,
but in foul
0-2.
territory.
Still
Foul
0-2,
ball.
and the forcing fastball will
In the
be
air
hit
out
to
toward
right field, and Betts
Betts on the
will
run.
catch it for the
He's
final
there to
out.
track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Jairo Diaz is gonna come
Jairo
on
Diaz
out
will be the
relief
new
as he'll
pitcher,
making his
20th appearance,
of the
4.88
season.
ERA. And even though Wood's been pitching great, he's thrown 67 pitches. We are going to start warming up Blake Trinan in the bullpen.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Number 31. Jock.
All right, 0 for 2 is Jock in the
Set
first
and the
pitch. Will be ball 1 from Diaz. 1-0. And the 1-0 pitch will be
Hit in the
hit
air
to
to
left
left
field. And
Puig's
Puig
got
is
a
on the
read on
run, and he'll catch it for the first out.
And he hauls it in for the first
So
out.
1
of
up,
the
1
inning.
out here in the top of the 6th. And Peterson in this series has struggled. And now that
Next
will
be
bring
the
in Cody
Dodgers cleanup
Bellinger, his
hitter,
1 for
Cody
2.
Bellinger. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now the pitch.
First pitch will be ball 1 with the slider.
1 out, nobody on.
1-0 in the 1-0 pitch will be
Hit
hit,
out towards second.
and McMahon will
McMahon's
throw
got
it to first
and
for the
there's
second out.
number 2.
So 2 outs here in the top of the 6th, and now they'll bring in Max Muncy. He's 0 for 2 with 2
Ready
strikeouts.
now, Max Muncy is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate
First
appearances
pitch
so
to
far.
Muncy will be fouled off for
And he
strike
just
1.
gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
A 1 in the 0-1 pitch from Diaz will be hit and
Behind
fouled.
0-2 now.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
0-2
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
And popped
him
up.
up.
And Dom Nunez
shading to his
will
right.
catch it to end this
trouble
inning.
With this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. And that'll bring
here
up the
comes
speedy outfielder
David Dahl.
He'll
will
start
for
things
2.
out in the 6th for a
And
lineup
Alex
that
Wood
really hasn't
will
found
throw
its
this first
groove
pitch
in this
for
one.
strike
Yeah,
1.
only 2 hits so far, Matt.
Third
and
time
not
around
very
this
many
order.
hard hit balls either.
0-1.
We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
So all 0 for 2, and now 0-2
That's
to
taken.
David Dahl.
Now it's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes
0-2.
him so effective as a pitcher.
And the
Able to
changeup
pound his zone with all different options.
will be
Out
fouled
in
off.
front of that one may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact.
Alright, 0-2, and the 0-2 forcing fastball will be
That's
hit to
lifted
left
the other
field.
way out to left.
Peterson on the run and the
Peterson
catch
is
for the
there,
first
and he'll
out.
bring this one in.
One out here in the bottom of the
Now
6th
at
for the
plate,
Rockies,
Tony
and now they'll
Walters.
bring in
It
Walters,
was a
and the first
flyout
pitch
for
one
him
from
in his
Wood
last trip.
will be strike 1.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Alright,
Boy, this
0-1 to
guy's got it
Tony
going
Walters,
on
and the
right now.
0-1
He's
knuckle
executing
curve
everything. He should
will
feel
be
pretty
hit
good.
to left
He's
field, and
retired 7 in
Peterson
a row.
will be
Peterson
running
on
back
the run.
again, and will catch
He's
it for
got
the
it.
second
A
out.
nice play there, 2 away.
Back-to-back plays for Peterson out there in left. Trying to get that conditioning in a little bit, and now they're bringing Puig. Is 0 for 2.
for him to this point.
First
Ready
pitch
to
to
deliver.
Puig
Here's the first pitch.
will be strike 1 on the
That one's
outside
down around
corner.
the knees, taken for a strike.
You know,
Rockies
over
got
the
him
course
in the
of a
free
full season,
agency
you're gonna have
this
some
year.
clunkers, and this certainly
0-1,
looks like
and now
one. By the
0-2.
look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Alright, 0-2, and the 0-2 changeup from Wood will
Good job
be
to
fouled
spoil
off.
that one away, and he stays alive.
Alright, 0-2 to
Bases are empty here
Yasiel,
with
and the
2 men
0-2 fastball will
And the
strike him
inning
out
goes away in
to end Alex Wood's
unceremonious
day.
fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball
Perfect
way
day
outside
for
the
Alex
strike
Wood.
zone.
Just, you know,
1, 2, 3
just
go
want to
the
pull him
Rockies.
because the pitch
They
count is
can't
high.
chip into that 5-0
And he's pitched
deficit.
a wonderful game here at Coors Field. Alright, Chris Taylor will come
Taking
in
in
to
once
lead off
again,
the top
Chris
of the 7th,
Taylor.
1
He'll
for
lead
2.
it off here as we begin inning
And the
number
first pitch
7.
from Jairo Diaz
First pitch
will
coming, here it
be
is.
strike 1 with the slider.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw.
Steves and Roscup warming in the bullpen for the Rockies. The 0-1 to Taylor,
Ready with the 0-1.
and now 1-1.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1-1. And now
Good on
hit
the
to
ground
Nolan,
to
and
third.
Nolan's throw will be on
And
time
throw
for the
to
first
is
out.
in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Coming to the plate now, Gavin Lux. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd.
Alright, they'll bring in Gavin Lux, 1 for 2 with the home run. First pitch
First
from
pitch of the
Diaz
at-bat on its way.
will be high for ball
A
1.
ball and no strikes.
1-0 to Gavin. And the 1-0 pitch will be hit
Lifted
to
in the
left
air out to
field,
left field.
and Yasiel
Puig's
will
got a
probably
read
catch
on
it
it.
for the second out.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
So 2 outs, and now they'll
Digging
bring
in
in
to
Will
try it
Smith,
again.
1 for 2.
Will Smith. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
First
From the
pitch to
stretch.
Smith will be inside
And
for
a
ball 1.
1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and
1-0.
using his aggressiveness against him.
And the 1-0 pitch will be
Slider
1-1.
gets the outside. That's a strike. 2 out, nobody on.
And now 2-1.
Yank the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now,
Alright, this one will be hit
Good
to
opposite
right field.
power here, taken
This is going to be
high
off the
and deep
wall,
to
and this
right.
will be a double
Not
for Will
quite outta
Smith.
Here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And
So
he'll
a
make it
single
to
and a
second
double in
base
this
now
game
with
for
2 gone.
Smith.
just goes to show you if you're
Sixth
going to throw
double of
that
the year.
fastball away, which
And we're going to
I
pull
don't
Alex
think is the
Wood
best
here
pitch
and bring
anyway.
in
You better start
AJ
that thing
Pollock.
out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got
Pollock
whacked.
getting 341. First pitch from Diaz will be
And no
low for ball
swing,
1.
apparently, ball 1.
Pollock comes into this at-bat with 99 career home runs, which I might start him all weekend in New York just to see if he could hit it if he don't hit it here. And now
Can't sit
1-1.
back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking
1-1
up
to
spin on
Pollock,
this pitcher's
and the
off-speed
1-1
stuff.
pitch
Maybe
will be
expect
inside
a
for
fastball on this
2-1.
next one.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
2-1 to Pollock. And the 2-1 pitch will be strike 2 with the slider.
After that one, and it's 2-2.
Hey, like to see
The
a
low
little bit
pitches
more
are probably
discipline
my
than that. You get a count
kryptonite
in
with
your favor,
Pollock.
swinging a pitch that
2-2.
bad, not good.
And now they're going to hit him.
Runs
Wow.
inside and drills him.
Some disrespect. Alright, they'll bring in Betts 1 for 3 in this game. 4 for 10 in this series with 2 home runs and 5 RBIs. First pitch from Diaz will be hit to left field. Maybe this will be gone now.
Back goes Puig.
Puig's at the wall though, and
he
yeah, he'll
makes a
catch it
nice
down the
catch
inning.
on the track as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
Alright, let's bring in Blake Trinan.
Blake Trinan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Alright, Trinan, this is his 9th game, 3-0 record, 8.2 innings,
At the plate,
and a
Nolan
1.04 ERA.
It was a
Pretty good
flyout
ERA,
for
and
him
now
in
they'll
his
bring in
last
Nolan
trip.
Arenado.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't
First
been able
pitch
to score any runs
will be
as we're moving
hit to right center field. Bellinger on the run, and Bellinger will
Going
catch it
back
for the
is
first
Bellinger.
out.
On the warning track, he makes
So one
the
out here in the
catch.
bottom of the 7th, and now that will bring in Daniel Murphy.
Daniel
0 for
Murphy
2.
steps in now.
First
Delivery
pitch
to him
will
on
be
the way.
strike 1.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
0-1. And the 0-1 pitch from Trinan will be
A little
0-2.
quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Alright, 0-2. And the
Nothing in
0-2
2
cutter
count, and
will
the pitch.
strike him
Looked
out
like
for
he
the
got a
second out.
fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the
2
second
outs.
out.
This is the pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this
Oh,
game.
now they'll bring in Ryan
Darting in
McMahon,
on the
1 for
hitters
2 in the first
opposite
pitch.
batter's box.
Will be the
It can
sinker
be a real
for
effective pitch
a
when it's
ground out.
located well,
Oh my
and
goodness, I
that
can't
one
believe I
was right
missed
there.
that.
That's through.
That'll be a
and he's
single
now
for
2
Ryan
for 3 in
McMahon.
this
Just a
one.
bad play right
You
there
know,
from
D'Lo, there's been
CT3.
some great pitching
Maybe
in
they'll
this
rule that
game
as an
so
error.
far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the
Nope,
game.
that's
We're
gonna be
getting
a
late
hit.
into this one.
And
they
now
always
that'll
say
be
you
the
gotta
first
tip your
pitch
hat
to
the
Desmond will be
opposition
strike
sometimes.
1.
Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better.
A
That's
1 in
their
the 0-1
third knock of the
slider
game. I know it's
will
late,
be
but
fouled
maybe
off.
they can get something going.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
0-2 and the 0-2 cutter
0-2
inside
delivery.
will be fouled off. Alright, the 0-2 4-seam fastball will be
And
1
he
and
won't
2.
offer
Great
it that
take.
Too high, 1-2.
Well, tried to throw
Oh,
a high
1-2
fastball
cutter.
right by him there. Didn't work, but
Will
now
be
we'll see
2
if
and
that
2.
sets up
Ian
some
Desmond working
different
the count.
options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Alright, 2-2 slider from Blake Trinan
Down
will
the
be
third
hit and
baseline,
fouled.
But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Alright, sinker outside.
A
Will be
swing and
hit.
a
Oh,
drive
this is
sent out
trouble.
toward the gap.
It's going to be off the wall, and Chris
And this is
Taylor
gonna split the fairway and head out
probably
toward the
ain't
rock
too
pile
happy
for
with what he
extra
did
bases.
now. That'll be
So
a
now
double
they'll have
for
2 men in
Desmond.
scoring position following
And
the
Blake
2-out
Trinan is
double.
kind of in a little bit of
Hey, this
trouble
might
now.
be their best opportunity
And
to
now
at
that'll
least
bring
get
in
on the
Dom
board. They've been
Nunez.
struggling
I'm gonna go
offensively,
talk
and
to
they
Blake
find
Trinan
themselves
really
with 2
quick.
runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Had a lot of
Digging
confidence
in,
coming
Dom
into this.
Nunez. And
Had
with men on
got 2
base
straight
and 2
outs,
away,
and then
it
that
feels
one
like
little
this
bad play from
at-bat could go a
CT3
long way toward deciding
kind
this
of
thing.
ruined it all.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this
1-0.
game quite a bit. But if they can't score here,
And the
it
1-0
looks pretty
pitch
bleak for
will
them
be
heading into
hit,
the last couple of
and a
innings.
nice play from
And that
Hernandez
will
to end the
conclude
inning.
matters here in-
Thank goodness.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home
Alright,
plate
that would
area,
bring in
and I believe that means
Jose
we're gonna have a double switch here.
Alvarado
Jose Alvarado will come on now, and he'll slide
with the
into the
4.20
7th spot
ERA.
in the lineup following the double switch. Raimel Tapia is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting
I'm
ninth
going to warm
now
up
on
Joe
the double
Kelly in the
switch.
bullpen, yet to pitch in this series. Start warming him up. 0 for 3 is Hernandez in this game, and Alvarado with the
Delivery
first
to him on
pitch
the way.
will be hit and
Strike
fouled
one
off.
to start the
102 on the
at-bat.
gun, jeez.
Alvarado is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a
0-2 to
very high
Hernandez.
rate. However, he does at times get
And the
wild.
first pitch
Walks have come
will
back
be
to bite him
1-1.
on more than one occasion.
You know,
And then
it's
the
not
second pitch will
uncommon,
be
Matty,
1-1.
for
Did I
a
say
relief
first
pitcher to
pitch?
come in with
I think I did.
really good stuff. And it seems like
1-1.
he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite
now
on,
2-1.
he'll
Should
also
be.
rack up a lot
Yep.
of base on balls, and that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
2-1, and the pitch to Hernandez will be
A little early,
2-2.
and now it's even at 2-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Oh, 2-2 to
Manny, I don't know what
Hernandez
your
in the
thoughts are,
pitch.
D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the
Would
ball
be
starts
3-2.
jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their
3-2 to
ability to get
Hernandez
that
in the
pitcher to come into
3-2
the heart of the
pitch.
plate, and they did damage with it.
Will
And
be
a
ball
good
4.
take
So
there
walk
on
to
that base
Hernandez
runner as it's
to
ball
lead
4
off
now
the
to
top
start
of the 8th.
inning.
And now they'll bring in Peterson, who's 0 for 3.
So stepping in, Jock Peterson.
Jog.
First pitch from Jose Alvarado.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
It'll be high for ball 1.
And when you're already
1-0.
down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not
1-0
gonna
to
do anything
Peterson,
to help you
and
get
the
back
1-0
into this
pitch.
thing.
And now 2-0 inside.
Tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's
2-0.
geared to hit the fastball right here.
And the 2-0
2-0
pitch
on the way. Is
will be
offered at
strike
and missed
1 with
for
the
first
slider.
strike. Nobody out, runner on first.
2-1 to Jock. And the pitch will be
And a
strike 2,
2-1 slider
2-2.
is looked at for a called strike 2.
Good pitch right there from Jose Alvarado. The 2-2 to Jock Peterson.
Now
Throw
a
over, and Hernandez
and
will
the
be
runner
saved.
back easily.
Two-two.
Here now the 2-2.
And
Is
3
looked
and
at,
2
the
now.
count moves full.
Bellinger on deck is
Cody
1 for
Bellinger
3 today.
is on deck.
The single. 3-2 to Jock. 3-2 pitch from Jose
He's
Alvarado.
set. Here's the 3-2.
Will be strike
Swing
3
and a
with the
miss on
slider for
and
the
that's out
strikeout.
number 1.
Really good
That's a
late
great
bite on
pitch.
that slider right there.
And now
The
that will
best
bring
ones
in
have
Cody
that late
Bellinger, who's
action
1
that
for
just
3, and
darts at the last
Jock
minute.
Peterson
They're
went
so
0
tough
for
to get
4
the
so
bat
far
on,
in this
and when
game.
you've got that good slider going,
Yeah, that'll bring
it's
in
a
Bellinger
great
in the
strikeout
first pitch from Jose
Ready with
Alvarado.
the first pitch. Here it comes.
Will be outside
Cody
for ball
Bellinger
1.
is at the
I mean,
plate now,
for
and he
strike
takes
1,
a
excuse
called
me.
strike.
This is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to
0-1.
turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
And now 1-1.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball.
That
1-1.
ball was outside. 1-1.
Now
Throw
a move
over and
to
Hernandez
first,
will be
and
safe.
he's back standing.
All right, 1-1 to Cody. And the 1-1 pitch. And now 2-1
No offer
outside.
on that one, 2 balls and a strike.
2-1 to Cody Bellinger. And the 2-1 pitch will be fouled off
Count
for
even at
2-2.
2-2. Runners on first with 1 down.
2-2 to Bellinger. Hernandez will be on the run here. There goes
Runners off
Hernandez.
for second. Hit
This
back
one
up the
will
middle. Reined
be only
in.
1 out at
Throw to
first, and
Murphy's in
Hernandez
time,
will be
and there
safe.
are 2 gone now.
And now they'll bring in Max Muncy, who's 0 for 3 with the
Now that.
2
Now
strikeouts
with the
and a
plate,
pop-up.
Max Muncy 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
First pitch from Alvarado will be low for ball 1.
Low for ball
Pretty sure
1.
Muncy's going to be excited to get out of Coors Field. Really struggling in this series. 1-0. And now 2-0. Does have a home run, though.
No, he did not. Ball 2.
But could have a better series here in Denver. 2-0. And the 2-0 pitch from Jose Alvarado. 20th pitch will be
And there's
strike
a
1.
swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
2-1 to Muncy. And the 2-1 pitch.
Getting a few steps off a second
And
there.
now
the
3-1
pitch.
inside.
We all know
Chris
this
Taylor
guy's a
on
great
deck.
hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
3-1. And the 3-1 pitch will be
Drilled
hit.
to the left side.
And that will get through. And
there's a
Hernandez
base
will
hit
be
as
on the
that
way
gets
home.
through
The
in
throw
left.
from Puig.
Now
Throw
it's
from
cut
Nolan
off.
will
The throw to
be
the
on
plate
time
is
to end the
in
inning.
time, and he's He's cut down at the plate. As
Great
they
throw
team up
and
to
a great
gun him
cutoff
down.
from Nolan.
One left for LA.
So
As
that will
they're
end the
unable to
inning.
add to their 5-0 lead.
I tried, man. Sometimes you gotta risk it. Alright, Ryan Tapia leading off the bottom of the 8th, and now they'll bring in Joe Kelly. 14th plate appearance. 14th game of the season, actually. 23.2 innings of work, 1.14 ERA, 22 strikeouts, 0 walks. And the first pitch of the series for Joe Kelly will be ball 1 inside. It's been a while since I've seen Joe Kelly on the mound. 1-0. And the 1-0 pitch will be strike 1.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a
1-1,
strike.
and the 1-1 knuckle curve
Some gas.
will be strike 2.
Digits on the radar gun.
Alright, 1-2 to Tapia. Will be hit, and Hernandez is going to bobble it, and Tapia will be safe. Base hit, they're going to say. And Hernandez has had kind of a rough day at second. First pitch to Dahl will be strike 1.
The first pitch foul behind the plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game
0-1
so
to
far.
Dahl, and the 0-1 pitch
Here's
will be
a
strike
late
2.
swing and a miss, strike 2. A runner at first with no
Alright,
outs here.
0-2 knuckle curve will strike him
out,
out
so he's set
for
down
the
on
first
strikes
out.
for
Great
the
pitch
second
from
time
Kelly.
today.
23rd strikeout of the season right there. And now that will bring in Tony Walters.
No hits
First
in 3
pitch
tries
with the
so
changeup
far.
will
He
be
struck out
ball 1.
once. And this is low, ball 1.
1-0, and the 1-0 pitch from Kelly will be
Maybe
1-1.
a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Runner at
1-1,
first
and the
here,
1-1
man
knuckle
out.
curve will
The
be
ball
strike
and
2.
strikes.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one
1-2,
right down
and the
the middle.
2-seam
And
fastball will
as
be
a
out.
hitter,
I mean,
probably a
4-seam
good chance
fastball
you're
will
not
be
gonna see that
outside.
pitch again.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2-2, and the
Here now
knuckle
the
curve
2-2.
will be fouled off. Alright, 2-2 changeup will be
Line
hit
toward the gap in
for a
left
base
center.
hit.
And he'll
Top.
break
Oh
through
my
with a
goodness.
solid knock here, his first
Oh
of the
my
ballgame.
goodness. Bellinger's throw in. Tapia is going to
Rounds the
score.
corner and is headed home.
And
Safe
oh
at
my
the plate.
goodness.
As
5-1
gap
game.
shortens
Bad
to 4
defense
now.
in this game. And now they'll bring in
Never say
Puig.
never in this game,
First pitch
folks.
will be
It's
strike
late and
1.
the clock is ticking, but that
5-1
RBI
ball
double
game.
might start making believers out of the
0-1.
entire dugout. We'll see if
Knuckle
they
curve,
can
strike
build on
2.
it and maybe get back into this thing.
Man, that
Behind
run
0-2 now.
kind of blows for Kelly just because.
It's a high
Oh
fly
my
ball headed
goodness.
for the left field corner. If it
Hernandez's
stays fair, it's
defense
gone.
cost
And this will wind up
cost
being
us that
nothing more
run,
than
and
a
so did
long
Peterson's.
foul
I don't
ball,
know
and
what
it'll hold
happened
the
out there
count
in
at
left
0-2.
field, and I don't know why
Filthy
Jock
changeup
missed that
that
ball,
time, but he's
but
able to
that
make
kind of
contact
blows.
and he'll get
0-2 to
another chance.
Puig
A bouncer
will be
up the
hit,
middle.
and
Taylor's got
Taylor
it.
will ground it, throw to
Throw
first for
gets
the
out,
second
2
out.
down. Stepping in,
So
Nolan
2 outs, and now
Arenado,
they'll bring in
fourth
Nolan
trip to the
Arenado with a
plate
runner
for
at
him,
second.
and he's at
First
risk
pitch
of
from
ending
Kelly
that nice hitting streak
will
that he's
be
put
strike
together.
1.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you
0-1.
can. You have to approach this
And
at
the
bat
0-1
just
four-seam
like any
fastball
other.
will be 1-1.
Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
1-1
Hopefully
the
Kelly
count now.
is okay out there on the mound. 1-1. Knuckle curve, now 2-1.
Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy
I
take
think he's
there.
pretty frustrated from the defense from us. 2-1.
2
And now
balls,
2
2
and 2.
strikes to Nolan Arenado.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right
Alright,
here. They've been
2-2
able to
and
hold a hot
Nolan.
hitter
Knuckle
in check
curve will be hit
this year.
right back up the
On
middle.
ground, back up the box,
Bellinger's
and it'll get
throw
through into center field,
will
the
be
base hit.
Not on
And
time,
not
and
in
it'll be
time
2
as the run
to
scores.
5 here in Denver.
Yeah, one a day
And
keeps
Joe
the
Kelly
doctor away, Dan, especially when
He's
it's a
kind of
big
struggling
one
here.
late
We're going
in
to
the
start warming
game.
up
It
Bracy
doesn't matter
Scatterall
at all. You're just trying to
because
get one
Jansen
knock a
needs the
day,
day off.
find a couple barrels. He happened
First
to catch
pitch
his
to
late.
Daniel
Well, I
Murphy
tell you
will
what,
be
you're talking
strike
about
1.
coming at a good time too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB.
Go talk
and
to him
being
on the
able to do
mound,
something
warm up
positive,
Bracy
not
Scatterall
only
some
for
more.
yourself,
Joe
but also
Kelly.
helping the team
It's a
out
struggle here in
0-1,
Coors
here it
Field right now for
comes.
him, and now
High
0-2.
fastball is in there.
Came into this game with a
They teach pitchers to keep the
1.04
ball
ERA.
down, but if
The
you
0-2
can locate
knuckle
upstairs
curve will
like
strike him
Got
out
him
to end the
looking,
night,
and that'll do it.
or end the
inning
day
is
for
over.
Joe Kelly after giving up 2 runs.
So
Kind of
it's 2
struggled
runs on 3
in
hits.
his first
Now we're gonna
appearance
have a
since not
conference at
pitching
the
for a
home plate
while.
area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Carlos Estevez is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Trevor Story will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7 hole in the lineup.
Now playing third.
Leading off the inning, Chris Taylor, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
We're up by 3 runs, so.
And the pitch.
First pitch to CT3 will be hit to Nolan. And the throw will be on time for the first out. I need to believe in Bracious Gratterall to close this game out, just because Jansen is tired. He has pitched in a lot of games. Well, he has pitched in a few games this year, 2 back-to-back. Oh, this is a double. It's going to be a double or maybe more for Gavin Lux. Oh, this is going to be a triple. I don't know. This might be a triple. The throw from Walters will not be on time, and that will be a triple for Gavin Lux.
So that's his 3rd triple of the year.
But anyway, Kenley Jansen has pitched in a few games in this series. He is pretty tired. I don't want to cost him a bad game or him to blow the save. So I'd rather have Bracious Gratterall come out, even though he did give up a couple runs, well, a run the other night, or a few runs the other night. Still got to believe in him because he is one of the biggest bullpen pieces in our bullpen. And Joe Kelly, it's just been a rough, I'm bringing Matt Beatty, but it's just been a rough couple of outings for Joe Kelly, especially this one. That will bring in Matt Beatty. But I'm looking for him to turn it around, and the first pitch to Beatty will be low for ball 1. But Joe Kelly will probably get back on his feet, hopefully here soon. I don't think Joe Kelly, with the way he's been pitching, I don't think it will happen often. 1-0 to Matt Beatty. This one will be hit to left field. Puig is going to catch it. The throw home will not be on time, and it's going to be a 6-2 game. Trevor Story cut that one off since he's out in the game now. And we'll take it, man. Now they'll bring in Betts, who's 1 for 4. This is his 5th AB of the game.
Gives their team another insurance
First
run,
pitch
and they're starting to blow this thing wide
will
open.
be hit. Oh, this one will probably bring in another run. Yeah, that's going to bring in a run. That's going to be an RBI double, maybe. The throw. Oh, no. They got him. Wow. Well, Smith kind of slow.
It's a run on 2 hits here.
But that will end the top of the 9th, and let's see if Bracious Gratterall can finish this game for us. 0.66 ERA, 12 strikeouts, 2 walks, and the first pitch to Brian McMahon will be low for ball 1. Rockies are down to the last 3 outs of getting swept in a 4-game series. Second pitch will be strike 1.
Minnesota Twin. He came here by
1-1,
way of trade
and the
earlier this
1-1
year.
pitch from Gratterall will be 1-2.
Like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this
1-2
ball club
sinker.
right now. I think the manager is getting
We'll strike him out for the first out of the bottom of the 9th.
Sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number
And then they're
1.
bringing Trevor Story, hitting at 282, and the first pitch will be high for strike 1.
Bases are
1-0.
empty, 1 man out.
And the 1-0 sinker will be hammered to left field. And this is the first home run Bracious Gratterall has given up all year long. 13th home run for Story. And Bracious Gratterall, man, welcome to Coors Field. It's just Coors Field. And, you know, he's had such a great season this year. Bracious Gratterall has. But I need my pitchers when we come back to Coors Field. This one will be hit to Hernandez, third is first. Oh, my goodness. He'll get the tag, thankfully. Almost another E4 on Hernandez. But when we come back here to Coors Field, because this ain't our last trip, this is actually our first trip to Coors Field, I hope we play better baseball for our pitchers. This one's hit to center, and this will finish the game. A 4-game series sweep here in Denver, and we will take it. Alex Wood will get the win. No one should get a save, and we'll take it, guys. Alex Wood, player of the game, and Mike Clevenger, the loser. We are going to New York, but Mookie Betts hit a 526 home run, 526-foot home run, and that's the record now at Coors Field. Can anybody top that? Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's game in New York.